let's get into it. So, your email calendar, so important. So here's the really big idea. The more email campaigns you send, the more money you're gonna make. Most clients know this, they just don't have the time to focus on email. What they don't know, what they may not realize is how much money they could be leaving on the table. You can safely email your customers 2 to 3 times a week, 10 to 15 times a month or more. Some of our clients even email daily. Not doing these campaign emails means leaving thousands or potentially tens of thousands of dollars on the table. We've seen clients get up to 20% of their sales from email newsletters. So it can be a substantial amount of money, which means that, the email calendar is really critical, but there's a sort of another worry buried under there about not having enough content to email people. Or, my product catalog hasn't changed, what do I talk about? The key is to, have software or service that really has a discipline about this. You really want to create an email calendar with emails planned out 4 to 6 weeks in advance, so that you're not scrambling. And to do that, what you need is you just need email topics to talk about. So let's talk about where to find those email topics to talk about so that you always have an email calendar, this machine that's rolling out like clockwork of emails to generate you guys money. So there are, broadly speaking, 2 kinds of topics. There's topical and there's evergreen. So topical topics, 2 categories of these, holidays and news. So holidays, let's talk about the e-commerce holiday calendar. This is something you can find if you Google it. So I will share my screen and show this to you. So this is an example of one for April, and I'm gonna blow this up just a bit so you can see it. So you can see we have things like National Pet Day, religious holidays, but also things like National Sibling Day, World Book Day, International Dance Day. Now, probably not all of these relate to your products, but some do. And you can use these just as a good excuse to email people. And they come out every year, so you never have to, they're always gonna be on schedule. Just look to the next calendar. It's pretty easy to find these. The next one you can do is topical topics. So this is what's in the news, in the sort of the broad popular culture that relates back to your specific products. So, for example, if you sell sporting goods, maybe you want to write an email or 2 about the soccer shows that have been popular in the past year or so. Welcome to Wrexham and Ted Lasso, where you tie the shows back to your product. So if you can find some TV show or movie that's been popular and then somehow tie it back, that's a great excuse to email people. Like, here are the things I learned from this that apply to like your domain. So those are topical topics, but they can't, you can't use them for the entire calendar. So you want to have evergreen topics as well. Evergreen topics, just like it sounds like, it is a cookbook of email strategies you go back to again and again. So you always have topics you can talk about. Now at Ryzeo, we have like 40 of these. They all fit into the 5 main categories, and I'm going to give you these categories today so you can generate your own. The 5 sort of general email strategies are for e-commerce: product, promotion, loyalty, relationship, and education. And we're going to go through each of these. So product. These would be emails there's like a product launch, a product is going out of stock, product is back in stock, new reviews, new benefits for a product, focused on like one particular product or category of products. Second email strategy is a promotion. So these would be things like a flash sale, 1 day only, or a clearance sale when you're trying to get rid of a specific product. And these can just, be ideas that you have. As long as your e-commerce store can create coupons, you can create a sale. So another one might be a specific product or group of products that are going on sale, only those, and talk about the specific benefits, and then say there's a discount for a limited time. The next strategy in your sort of email cookbook is loyalty. So these would be things that thank the customer for being loyal to you. So for example, here's a free gift for being a member of our VIP club on your next order. Thank you. Thank you for being a customer for 1, 2, or 3 years. That's a great email to send. The customer loves getting it. Join our rewards program. If you've implemented a rewards program, that's great. So loyalty and encouraging people and thanking them for being loyal customers is a fantastic reason to email people. The next one, kind of related, is the relationship strategy. And the relationship strategy is really where you leverage social media and user-generated content. So these are emails asking a user to share their story and send us your photo or video, which you can then repurpose onto your site, or follow us on Twitter or TikTok or whatever the social media platform is you're using. The last email strategy, broad one, is around education. And so here you're making your customers more effective, better able to use your products. So for example, again, let's go back to sporting goods. You might want to do an interview with an expert and do someone who's, a professional soccer player or coach about strategies they use. You might want to have advice on a specific product, like a soccer ball or a set of cleats. Or you might want to have general advice on how to become a better player. So those are the 5 broad strategies. And to sort of wrap up and sum up, the big idea here is that if you put in the work, if your agency or service puts in the work to create an email calendar with planned emails out 4 to 6 weeks and emailing people 2 to 3 times a week, you can make much more money than you may have realized. And if you're just emailing them, once a month because you don't have the time, it's something to really rethink because you might be leaving a lot of money on the table. All right, so that's all, and I will see you guys next time.